hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Span. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Buster Posey is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat.
Buster Posey.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Colby Rasmus is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Steve Pierce is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Jarrett Parker heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Matt Duffy comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
On the ground to third. Moustakas is there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Thomas Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, number 22 will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Parker going back on it, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 31 for him on the season. Jake Arrieta will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Goldschmidt is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Pulled toward right center field. Peralta on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Joe Panik will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. This is skied into short left center. Schwarber moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 22 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Buster Posey is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Colby Rasmus will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Steve Pearce stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Hannigan scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number
Jarrett
48.
Parker steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
Boy, 2 outs, 2 strikes, and then this? My goodness, you could not have a worse time for a pass ball, and this one's going to cost him a run.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Matt Duffy comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And you got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Chop foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Brandon Crawford will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Number 22 will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Stepping in, David Peralta. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Denard Span will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lifted the other way out to left center. Coughlin calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Joe Panic stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Calling for it, Coughlin makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-1. So long from Phoenix.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.